In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Claude Scheduler, which is a brand new feature as part of the Claude desktop app, to automatically find backlink opportunities to help you rank #1 on Google. So I'm going to go through quite a lot of detail in this video, so please stick around and I can show you everything about the prompt that we're going to run, how to set it up with the scheduler, and some other tools that we can use to start generating articles automatically and take advantage of our increased domain rating. So first off, let's just look at this example website. Here you can see they've got organic traffic of 20.5 thousand per month, and they're ranking for 2.2 thousand unique keywords. Now, if they were to pay for all of this traffic with Google Ads, it would cost them around $28.7 thousand. But they're getting all of this traffic completely for free because they focused on organic SEO. And you can do the same if you can succeed at both finding backlink opportunities and creating content that can actually rank on Google. So this strategy comes in two parts. One is to find all of the backlink opportunities, and the second is to use a tool like Spectre SEO, which will generate high quality articles for us automatically. With the two systems in place, which can be entirely automated, we can then start to rank really highly on Google. So as an example, with Spectre SEO, our own blog is actually ran by Spectre itself, and it will generate articles like this, which are high quality articles, which include relevant keywords. They follow the Google's EAT framework. They include things like YouTube videos, images, tables. So these are really highly valuable articles that people will actually read, and then we can convert a small portion of those users to paid customers. This is the best way to win at SEO without having to pay 10 grand a month to some random SEO agency, because a lot of these SEO agencies will make SEO seem way more complicated than it needs to be. And they don't want to let you know that there's a lot of automated tools that can do a lot of the work for a fraction of the price. So Claude recently released this automation feature, which allows you to run prompts on a schedule. And what we can do is run this prompt here every single morning before we start work to find us 3 backlink opportunities that we can pursue that day. This will work for any sort of business because we can replace all of these dynamic elements here with the details for our business. So it doesn't matter if you're running an SEO tool or you're running a local fitness blog, for example. This will work for any sort of business. And I'll go through this prompt in detail, and then I'll show you how you can set it up with the Claude Code scheduler. So first off, we need to replace all of the configuration with the information for our business. I've already defaulted this to Spectre SEO, which is a product that I run. And then the prompt is super detailed, so I'll just focus on some of the more important parts. This is mainly written for an AI agent, and that's why it goes into such a huge amount of detail. Now, the important part is that this is specifically written for scheduled tasks, which means every single day, it's going to focus on a different sort of backlink opportunity. So we've got this sort of schedule here that says Monday to Thursdays, the primary goal is going to be guest post opportunities. Tuesday and Fridays, our primary goal is going to be listicles, so best of inclusions. And then Wednesdays and Saturdays, we're going to look at tool directories and roundups. So a mix of all these things will allow this prompt to diversify the kind of backlinks that we can find. So this prompt will then go off and use all of our business details to find the backlink based on the category that we're looking for that day. So you don't have to run this as part of the scheduler. You can just open a new chat on Claude, paste it in, and it will just work depending on the day that you paste it in. You'll get different results because of that rotation piece. But this has gone off for Spectre SEO. It's done all of the web search and then found relevant websites that I can start to contact to get my backlinks. So if we scroll past all of the thinking steps and all of the web search that it's done, and this is really detailed, so the results are really solid as well. At the end, it comes back to us with all of the backlink opportunities for today, which is Friday, 17th of April, 2026. So today's focus was listicles and the best of inclusion. And you can see that it also looks for any previous history, so it doesn't repeat the findings that you found from a different day. So if you're running this on a scheduler and you've run it every day for the past 2 weeks, it's not just going to regurgitate the same results every single day. So the opportunities that it's found for me is a website called Self-Made Millennials. It gives you the URL to the website as well. It tells me why the website is relevant and whilst there's a competitive advantage to pursuing this opportunity. It also finds the contact information for the person that runs this website. So I can either go via the contact form or email them directly. It then gives a pitch angle that I can use to reach out to this person, and even includes a draft email that I can send to this website. So now every single day, I can aggressively pursue backlink opportunities because Claude Code is doing all of the work for me. So again, you can just use this prompt, and if you want the prompts, just comment prompt below and I'll send it to you. And then what you're going to do is just copy the entire prompt from start to finish, and then we're going to go into the Claude desktop app. We'll go to the co-work section, we'll click scheduled, and then we'll start to create a new task. Here we'll call it backlink finder or something like that. So for the description, we'll just put find backlinks automatically. We'll paste in the prompt, and then not forgetting to replace all of the dynamic sections with the information for our own website. We can then set this to run every single day. So say we start work at 9, let's set it to run 1 hour before that, so it's ready for us when we get to our machine. This will actually run in the cloud as well, so your machine does not have to be on for this to work. It will just run, the results will come in, and then when you open your laptop to start work that day, you'll have the data ready to go. So we'll just press save on that, and then now that will run every single day at 8 a.m, giving us new backlink opportunities every single day. So once we've grown our backlinks as well, we'll come to a platform like Spectre SEO. The first thing you'll see is this dashboard, which gives an overview of all our SEO positioning. And it also includes things like keywords that we can actually rank for, competitors within our niche, and then it will start to generate articles automatically, which include those keywords so we can start to rank on Google. So if we go to schedule here, we can see all of the keywords that it's generated for us, and then we can click into say one of these articles. This is just the initial article, and if you want to make any edits yourself, you can do that. So we can just click edit, change anything here, and then click save, and then publish those changes to our website. Spectre will generate a brand new article every single day and push it to your website automatically. So it doesn't matter if you're running a custom build or something like WordPress, Spectre works with any sort of website. So if you want a complete framework for automating your SEO, then for content generation, use spectreseo.com. And for backlink opportunities, copy this prompt, pop it into the Claude Code scheduler, and with the two combined, you can start to rank on Google. Now, if you want to find even more keyword opportunities, then I've linked another video here which goes through all of that in complete detail. Please check it out. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. And if you want more SEO tips from me, then please subscribe. And also, you can grab 50% off spectreseo.com for the first month. There's a link down in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.